by 0 into an age of unreason.
Good morning. Oh, shouldn't have that in my mouth. Boom. Good morning. Today is December 18th at approximately 7:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wanted to show you my pretty flower that was coming up. So now we'll go over to the regular spot. You know what I'm saying? Dun-dun-dun. This time, we got chickens. See, I'm going to go back here. And instead of missing it, I'm going to keep the, while I'm talking and stuff, did I put it in my, yep, I got it in my pocket. While I'm talking and stuff, I'm going to keep it to where maybe we'll get a view of the hawk this morning because at this point, I don't think you think there's like a hawk coming by. All right, I'm going to turn you around. So today is December 18th, 2025. My name is Angela Fagg with Messengers of Truth. You see the chickens are all right here. Those are the baby chickens. We made it through the night. I kind of put it like about like that, maybe. Maybe that'll be a good shot. Anyways, so last night, the President of the United States of America came on national TV and did a speech. Well, I'm pausing because I'm trying to put this. Look, man. So this last weekend when I left the house to go out and everything, gas prices did go down to $2.75. That was the cheapest that I saw it besides at Sam's or BJ's. But as of my groceries have not gone down. And when he talks about the border and all these millions of people coming over, I don't think he understands that the general public didn't see any of that. The general public, the news was hiding so much from. So, I don't believe it. What I'm saying here is he should have played a compilation video on national TV showing the different people that were like the two girls that 3 and 4 years old that got dropped off, literally dropped off of the top of that fence, that border wall, right into the desert on them goat heads and everything. So, and coyotes could have ate them. It's a fucking desert. It's dangerous at night. Point being is, they should have showed those type of things. And like the Newsmax story where the little girl that came in to one of the holding facilities who had no voice and was raped repeatedly over and over again. Show that story. At the point when he holds a presidential, what did he call it? Son of a bitch. Words are important. A presidential address. He's supposed to be on every single TV at one time so everybody gets to hear him. Unless you're streaming stuff, which I know there has to be some way for it to go on there too, because people need to hear the truth. So there was a Newsmax story where she had no voice left. She was raped and screamed so much that it took her voice away. I don't know if she has her voice back now because there's usually not very many update stories on a lot of that stuff. Or a show where they were, I mean, there was interviews where some of the homeless people in, where was it? It was Texas. Damn it. I don't remember the name of the town, but the homeless people were like, yeah, we got kicked out of the shelter for all the immigrants to come in. And they boarded up all the windows and everything so you can't see in there. And then in the middle of the night, it was on InfoWars, and in the middle of the night, all these pregnant women were coming in. And then this guy, they did an interview with him, like a short one, like a street interview. And he said that he was, now I'm not picking on Christians when I say that, you know, people got to really start having an open mind. He said, yes, we're Christians, and we're going to show them the way to Jesus, and we already have some that are working. We're going to make sure these children are brought up right, you know, the women that came in pregnant. And it's like, you don't show stories like that, so the greater public doesn't know. And all the news stations, even the local news stations, they didn't show how many people were coming over that border constantly, where there was all kinds of citizen reporters. You know, you have the first responder, Oreo Express. You have Anthony Aguilera, Oscar Blue Ramirez. He goes all up and down through Mexico and the other countries to show you what's going on through the Darien Gap and everything. And you can look those people up, mostly on Rumble. Some are still allowed on YouTube. And that's where I talk about freedom of speech is not really freedom of speech. And it's only going to get worse. Because you can always turn the channel. But when people don't know the information, it's time for them to start learning all the information. The sun's still coming up. And in his presidential address, he should have showed that stuff. He really should have, because the people don't know. People literally do not know as much that came over the border. So what they think, because of all the talking points that the mainstream media has laid out over the years, they don't believe it. They don't believe a lot of things. And you have to show them factually. It's just like, I know for a fact my grocery prices haven't gone down. And they should. Regardless of where I'm getting my food. I don't shop at Walmart for any of their China food, because that's what it is. It's all from China. And some of us that are old enough remember that Walmart was a brand that started out on American-made products. And now, see if you can find an American-made product in there. It's pretty damn hard. They're changing the way that you look at the labels at the grocery stores. You have to scan it with your phone so you can see everything. It's ridiculous. And he also kept saying it's for the American people. Well, if it was real... Oh my God, there she is. Oh, I get... Motherfucker. Damn it. Maybe you can slow that down a little bit. She just did a whole big... Damn you. That was a perfect one. She just went around the other way. Maybe she'll come back. I'm going to slow it down when I... Anyways. So... I lost track of what I was saying. Guess it wasn't that important, eh? Alright, well. Good morning time. Good morning, world. Coming to you from the west coast of Florida, Gulf of America side. Oh, shit. We're going to do this morning. I don't know why I haven't remembered this yet, but I can't for some reason. Trump needs to take some real advice and not from all these rich people. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, if you got some people in there that know what it's like to budget, like real budget, because they ain't got no motherfucking money, then I think things would change. But also, an opinion's like an asshole. Everybody got one, right? All right. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as a pathway to peace, taking as he did the sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will, that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with God forever in the next. Amen. Well, maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to see that hawk. And I can't, it screen's small, so when I look at it on here, especially with no glasses on, I can't see it. Whitey, don't be so scaredy. All right, so you made it through another day. You're here, you're breathing. And that's it. Find something happy today. Something that amuses you any type of way. Anything. That's what I do. I do it constantly. I constantly am trying to change my perspective on my own. Look at things with an open mind instead of so closed off. And that's all we really can do. You know what I'm saying? So, have a good rest of your day. There's all kinds of birds flying in now. Look at that. Anywho. Know that you are loved. There is love in this world. Somewhere. She's coming. All right. Until the next time, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. No matter where you're at, what you're doing, no matter anything. Try to find something peaceful. All right? You should see this. I'll show you. They're all starting to surround me. Brown birds are up on the roof. All right. And that's enough of that. You guys have a wonderful day. Whoever you are in the world, have a good night if it's nighttime. Until the next time. And maybe we'll be able to get that hawk in better. Good day.